If you're a fan of amazing games and love a good deal, then you've chosen the perfect video to watch. Because I'm here to show you some of the best Steam games that are on sale right now. These titles are not only underrated and simply amazing, but also super affordable. If you're ready to discover your next favorite game, smash that like button and let's dive into these must-have titles before the sale ends. Quantum Break unfolds in the city of Riverport, where a time travel experiment spirals into catastrophe. Jack Joyce, caught in the aftermath, acquires abilities to manipulate time, slowing, freezing, and dashing through moments. His former friend, Paul Serene, also gains powers, but chooses a different path, leading Monarch Solutions, a corporation intent on controlling the fractured timeline. As time itself begins to collapse, Jack must navigate a world where the past and future intertwine, confronting personal betrayals and the looming end of reality. The story is structured around 5 acts, each followed by a live-action episode that shifts based on choices made during pivotal junction points. These decisions, made from Paul Serene's perspective, influence how the narrative unfolds and reveal different angles of the story. Combat weaves Jack's time abilities with third-person shooting, creating fast, fluid battles where enemies can be frozen mid-motion or overwhelmed by a sudden burst of action. Environmental challenges also tap into time manipulation, asking for creative solutions to progress through areas where time itself is broken, with objects and structures caught in chaotic loops. Visually, the game captures dramatic scenes where time anomalies paint frozen moments. With cinematic live-action sequences, Quantum Break dives deep into the consequences of power, the weight of choice, and the struggle against forces far beyond human control. In the peculiar world of We Happy Few, the sun never sets on the illusion of happiness. Set in an alternate 1960s Britain, the town of Wellington Wells thrives on a collective denial, maintained by a mandatory hallucinogen called joy. This drug paints over the bleak realities of a society haunted by its past, replacing them with vibrant hallucinations and enforced cheerfulness. The townsfolk, adorned with permanent grins and white masks, live in a state of artificial bliss, oblivious to the crumbling infrastructure and the moral decay beneath their feet. The narrative unfolds through the intertwined stories of 3 individuals: a man seeking the truth about his missing brother, Sally Boyle, a chemist entangled in the very system she helped sustain, and Ollie Starkey, a former soldier battling his own fragmented memories. Each character's journey peels back layers of the town's dark secrets, revealing the price of conformity and the cost of remembering. Their paths cross and diverge, painting a multifaceted picture of resistance against a society that punishes dissent with forced medication or worse. Gameplay blends stealth, survival, and exploration, challenging you to navigate a procedurally generated world where appearances are deceiving. Choices carry weight, influencing not only immediate outcomes, but also the broader narrative arc. Beyond the main storyline, additional content delves into the lives of other residents, offering fresh perspectives and gameplay mechanics. In the neon-lit streets of Yokohama, a decomposing body is discovered in an abandoned warehouse, setting off a chain of events that will test the boundaries between justice and vengeance. The prime suspect, Akihiro Ehara, is a convicted police officer who claims to have committed the murder while being apprehended for another crime at the same time. This contradiction leads Detective Takayuki Yagami into a complex investigation that uncovers a web of corruption, bullying, and a broken legal system. As Yagami delves deeper, he goes undercover at Seiryo High School, where he becomes a club advisor to expose the rampant bullying within the institution. This role allows him to infiltrate various school clubs, each with its own unique activities and challenges. From dance battles to boxing matches, these side stories not only provide insight into the lives of the students, but also offer a reprieve from the main investigation, enriching the narrative with diverse experiences. The investigative mechanics are central to the gameplay, requiring Yagami to utilize a combination of traditional detective work and modern technology. Ori and the Will of the Wisps, serving as the sequel to Ori and the Blind Forest, and continues the journey of Ori, a white guardian spirit, through a vast, interconnected world filled with challenges and mysteries. You will guide Ori through diverse environments, utilizing abilities such as jumping, climbing, gliding, and swimming to navigate intricate landscapes. The game introduces a shard system, allowing you to customize Ori's abilities, enhancing the sense of progression and personalization. Additionally, the Spirit Trials mode offers time-based challenges, encouraging you to race against the clock and compare your performance with others. Visually, the game is renowned for its stunning, hand-painted artwork and fluid animations, creating a captivating and immersive experience. The fully orchestrated original score complements the visuals, enhancing the emotional depth of the narrative. SCARLET Nexus is an action-packed RPG. Set in a futuristic world where humanity has unlocked the power of the brain, this game offers a unique brain punk aesthetic that blends cyberpunk and traditional Japanese influences. You play as either Yuito Sumeragi, a determined recruit from a prestigious family, or Kasane Randall, a mysterious prodigy, both of whom possess psychokinetic abilities. Their intertwined stories unravel through a dual-character system, offering different perspectives on the narrative. The game features fast-paced combat that utilizes psychokinetic powers to hurl objects at enemies, combined with close-range weapon skills. You can also borrow the abilities of your teammates via the struggle arms system, adding strategic depth to battles. The world is plagued by grotesque creatures known as Others, and the protagonist must uncover hidden truths about their origins, their own powers, and the conspiracies surrounding the government. SCARLET Nexus incorporates a bonding system where building relationships with your squad enhances their effectiveness in combat. Little Nightmares 2 is a gripping, atmospheric puzzle platformer that builds on the eerie, nightmarish world established in its predecessor. Players control Mono, a young boy with a sack over his head, as he navigates a terrifying, distorted world filled with grotesque enemies, including the haunting teacher and a sinister hunter. The game masterfully blends stealth, secret solving, and exploration, with minimal hand-holding to keep you immersed in its unsettling atmosphere. Accompanied by Six, the protagonist must tackle increasingly bizarre and creepy challenges, with a strong emphasis on tension and fear. Despite some clunky combat mechanics, the game excels at creating a sense of dread. From the creepy, shadowy environments to the clever use of space and puzzle design, Little Nightmares 2 captivates players with its compelling world and horrific charm. Pacific Drive is a unique first-person driving survival game set in the otherworldly and surreal environment of the Olympic Exclusion Zone, a reimagined version of the Pacific Northwest. The game blends survival mechanics with exploration as players rely on their car as their sole companion and lifeline. Each run into the zone presents dynamic challenges, from supernatural phenomena to resource scavenging, making no two journeys the same. The game is structured as a roguelike, where you gather materials, upgrade your vehicle, and uncover the mysteries left behind in this anomaly-filled zone. The abandoned garage at your home base serves as a hub for repairs, crafting, and preparation. A key aspect of the gameplay is managing risks, as the most valuable resources are often found in the most perilous locations. Customization and adaptability are central to the experience. You can upgrade your station wagon with various modifications and equipment to navigate the hazardous terrain effectively. In Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, the story picks up with Senua willingly giving herself over to slavers, aiming to infiltrate their ranks and free those who suffer under them. A devastating storm wrecks the ships, leaving her washed ashore in a wild and unforgiving land. In this harsh world, she must face both real threats and the relentless voices and memories that claw at her mind. As she moves deeper into this broken landscape, Senua crosses paths with new companions, former enemies and unlikely allies who each carry their own burdens. Together, they navigate a world gripped by chaos, where once human giants now roam, twisted by suffering and sorrow. Every encounter with these towering creatures becomes more than just a fight for survival. It forces Senua to confront guilt, forgiveness, and the strength it takes to change. Combat is intense and focused, built around fierce one-on-one clashes where timing and precision are crucial. Without the usual screen clutter, every sound and every detail in the environment becomes important, especially the voices that murmur warnings or threats inside Senua's mind. Between battles, moments of quiet puzzle solving challenge you to see the world differently. adding layers to Senua's journey through both physical and mental landscapes. In Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, you take on the role of Frank West, a freelance photojournalist who sneaks into the quarantined town of Willamette, chasing the story of a lifetime. His destination is the massive Willamette Parkview Mall, now flooded with hordes of the undead. Frank must uncover the cause of the outbreak, rescue stranded survivors, and document the madness with his camera. The remaster breathes new energy into the classic, with enhanced visuals powered by the RE engine. The mall feels even more alive and dead. Controls have been modernized, making movement and aiming far smoother, while the once brutal save system has been softened with autosaves and checkpoints. Survivors are smarter too, making rescues less of a gamble. Like a dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. Kazuma Kiryu, once the indomitable force of the Yakuza underworld, now operates under the alias Joryu, a shadowy operative for the Daidoji crime syndicate. This covert role leads him back to Sotenbori, where a botched operation propels him into a complex web of intrigue. As he delves deeper, Kiryu confronts not only external adversaries, but also the remnants of his past, grappling with themes of redemption and the relentless pursuit of peace. The narrative unfolds with a brisk pace, delivering a not long but emotionally resonant story. The brevity of the experience, lasting approximately 12 to 15 hours, ensures a focused journey that avoids overstaying its welcome. However, the storyline occasionally treads familiar ground, echoing past conflicts and resolutions, which may feel repetitive to longtime followers of Kiryu's saga. Combat is revitalized through the introduction of the agent style, blending traditional martial arts with an array of high-tech gadgets. These tools, reminiscent of a modern-day secret agent's arsenal, add a dynamic layer to the brawler mechanics. Beyond the main storyline, the game offers a variety of activities that hark back to the series' roots. Minigames such as karaoke, pocket circuit racing, and arcade classics provide lighthearted diversions. The Invincible is a first-person science fiction adventure game. Based on Stanisław Lem's novel, the game masterfully blends storytelling, atmospheric visuals, and philosophical undertones, drawing players into a retro-futuristic world inspired by the golden age of science fiction. Set on the enigmatic planet Regis 3, players step into the role of astrobiologist Jasna, who finds herself stranded and separated from her crew. With only her wits and a set of retro-inspired tools, like a scanner and a handheld telescope, Jasna embarks on a perilous mission to uncover the fate of her team. Along the way, she encounters cryptic technologies, alien phenomena, and a series of moral and existential dilemmas that shape the story's trajectory. The game's narrative is richly layered, offering a non-linear experience where every choice influences the unfolding events. The outcome of Jasna's journey is dictated by the player's decisions, creating a story that adapts to individual playstyles and moral choices. As the mysteries of Regis III unravel, themes of humanity's hubris, the boundaries of science, and the unknown are explored in thought-provoking ways. Bionic Bay takes you into a world where biomechanical wonders collide with nature's remnants. At the core of its gameplay is a dynamic swap mechanic, letting you manipulate the environment in ways you wouldn't expect. Shift gravity, swap your position with enemies or objects, and find your own path through the increasingly complex challenges. The game's physics-driven interactions add layers of strategy to every move, letting you control particles, liquids, and objects with different physical properties, making each puzzle and combat encounter feel fresh. As you explore, the world around you is alive with ancient machines, strange devices, and unexplained technology, all wrapped in a high-density pixel art style. The sound design punctuates the eerie stillness of each biome, pushing you to unravel its secrets and the technology that runs through it. Bionic Bay offers a world that's equal parts mystery and adventure, with each new interaction opening up endless possibilities for exploration and discovery. Forza Horizon 5 takes place in a stunning, expansive version of Mexico, where diverse environments like deserts, jungles, beaches, and cities await exploration. The Horizon Festival offers freedom to unlock events and races at your own pace, while expeditions guide you through cinematic drives that highlight the breathtaking landscapes. With over 500 cars and a wide range of customization options, the game lets you personalize your ride to your liking. Dynamic weather and seasonal changes keep the driving experience fresh as roads and paths shift with the seasons. Multiplayer modes offer various challenges, from cooperative races to spontaneous minigames, making every moment exciting. Forza Horizon 5 is a thrilling racing adventure that combines exploration, deep customization, and dynamic competition in a living, evolving world. Next on our list is a unique game called CARRION. The game itself is a reverse horror game where you control an amorphous, monstrous entity that has escaped its captors. As this terrifying creature, you traverse a secret underground facility, consuming and terrorizing the personnel who once imprisoned you. The game offers a unique perspective, allowing you to experience the horror from the viewpoint of the monster. The game features a pixel art style that enhances its dark and oppressive atmosphere. Its innovative gameplay and compelling narrative have earned it positive reviews from both critics and players. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you want to support the channel even more, grab me a coffee over at Buy Me a Coffee, link in the description. Every bit helps me keep bringing you the best deals and epic games. Catch you in the next one, and thanks for the support.